Welcome to Module 5, Lesson 3. Today we're going to be decomposing some of these rectangular prisms. In other words, we're going to be slicing them into different layers. So we'll be drawing how we're slicing it on the bottom there. We have 3 dimensions, so we have 3 different choices. My first method of slicing this is going to be top to bottom. And if I did that, I'm going to get 2 layers just like that. Okay, in this case, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 across, 2 rows of 6, so I have 12 in the base layer and 12 in the top layer. So coming up to my table, I have 2 layers, 1, 2. Each layer has 12. 2 layers of 12 is 24 cubic centimeters. A different way that I could break this up would be left to right. If I did that, this is what I would get right here. I would end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slices. Each slice is comprised of 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. So I have 4 in each of my layers. I have 6 layers of 4, 24 cubic centimeters. Notice it's the same. It's 24 cubic centimeters, no matter how you slice it. The last way I can slice it is front to back. So if I do that, I get, again, 2 layers. And in each layer, I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 again. So I get 2 layers of 12 once again. Or 24 cubic centimeters. Okay, now I get to apply some of what I learned. And we have Josh and Jonah here. They're finding the volume of a prism, the one shown to the right. They agree that 4 layers can be added together to find the volume. Josh says that he can see the end of the prism, and each of those have 16. Josh says that each layer has 24, who's right, and we need to use some pictures to show it. Josh sees 16 on the end there, and so he must be cutting it as I've got drawn right here. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers of 16 is what Josh is showing. Now here's what Jonah is showing. He's cutting it top to bottom. And I know this because he says he saw 24 cubes, and the only way for that to be is this here, or this 4 by 6 layer on top. So 24 times 4 is what he's seeing. Turns out that 16 times 6 is 96, and so is 24 times 4, and so both boys are correct. In this problem, Marco is making a shape, and his first prism is 1 by 5 by 5. Well, there's a quick sketch of it. There's 1 by 5 by 5, and so if I were to have 2 of those layers, well, one layer is going to have, as you can see, 25 cubic centimeters fitting. If I had 2 of those layers, that's just going to be 2 groups of that. 2 groups of 25 is going to be 50. Actually, we're not centimeters cubed, sorry, we're inches cubed. 4 layers is going to be 4 times 25, or 100. 7 layers is 7 groups of 25, or 175. And in all 3 cases, the units are inches cubed. I probably should have written that next to each of them. But that's how you do that kind of problem. And that's all there is for today's lesson.